Hello and good night. Welcome to another bedtime story. This story is meant to help you sleep or to relax your mind. Try and find a comfortable place, such as your bed or a soft chair. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes now. Try and let go of the day as we begin our tale. Tonight's story is The Musicians of Bremen. Once upon a time, there lived an old donkey who had worked tirelessly for his master all his life. But now, old and slow, he overheard his master grumbling about how useless he had become. "Lazy old mule," the master muttered, throwing down his pitchfork. "Eating my hay, doing nothing. Might as well sell you for glue." The donkey flicked his ears back. "Lazy? I've worked harder than you ever have. You just sit and complain all day." The master huffed. "Oh, so now you talk back?" "I do, when I have to listen to nonsense," the donkey snapped. "Well, I won't stick around to be insulted. I'll go to Bremen and become a musician." His master scoffed. "Ha! And what instrument do you plan on playing? The fool's drum?" But the donkey had already turned and walked away, grumbling under his breath about ungrateful humans. On his way, he encountered an old hunting dog lying by the side of the road, panting heavily. "What's wrong with you? You look like you're not having a great time," the donkey said, his long ears flicking in irritation at the sight of the poor beast. "Oh," the dog whined mournfully, "I've been loyal to my master for many years, but now I can't run as fast, and he says he has no use for me." The old dog sighed, tail wagging slightly at the sight of company. "So here I am, thrown out like an old bone." The donkey snorted. "Well, I'm going to Bremen to be a musician. You sound as though you can hold a tune. You can come along, if you can keep up." "A musician? Me?" The dog's ears perked up. "I could play the drum, or bark in rhythm. I could even sell tickets. Yes, I'll come." "Just don't expect me to carry you if you get tired," the donkey grumbled. They hadn't gone far when they spotted a cat sitting on a fence post, dramatically staring at the horizon as if she were in the final act of a grand tragedy. "And what's your story?" the donkey asked. The cat, whose name was Lady Cleo, let out a deep sigh. "Ah, cruel fate! My mistress has grown tired of me, though I have spent my years perfecting the art of the hunt. Now she prefers a younger kitten. Can you imagine the betrayal? Oh, how my heart weeps!" The donkey rolled his eyes. "We're going to Bremen to be musicians. You can come, if you can hold a tune, and if you can keep up." Lady Cleo leapt gracefully from the fence, tail high. "Music! A noble pursuit, worthy of my contributions. Very well. I shall lend my voice to your cause." "Great," the donkey muttered. "This one's all dramatic, just what we needed." As they walked, they soon came across a rooster, strutting about and preening his magnificent feathers. He was crowing with such a passion. It was as if he were performing at the grandest opera house. "What are you making such a racket about?" the donkey asked. The rooster flipped his comb with a wing and gasped. "Why, I'm rehearsing. But my ungrateful owner says my voice is too much, too loud,
too majestic, and so he plans to turn me into soup. Can you believe it? Me, a mere ingredient in a stew. The audacity.
Lady Cleo gave him a sympathetic look, her dramatic soul recognizing another. Come with us to Bremen. We shall forge a new destiny as musicians.
Finally, someone who appreciates true talent,
the rooster declared, puffing up his chest.
We shall be a grand success, and astonish and astound the masses. Lead on, O donkey.
The donkey grunted.
Oh, great. Another performer. We'll see if you can keep up.
And so, the 4 unlikely companions set off towards Bremen, each convinced that fame and fortune awaited them. As night fell, they stumbled upon a small cottage in the woods. Light glowed from the windows, and inside they saw a group of rough-looking men feasting and laughing. The smell of roast meat and fresh bread made their stomachs grumble. Robbers, Lady Cleo whispered with flair, as if they were villains in a play. The lowest of the low. We must see if we can evict these scoundrels. The animals huddled together outside the window, devising a plan.
We need to scare them away, the donkey said. If we charge in all at once through the window, they'll panic. I can bite their shins, the old dog said, and my bark is loud enough to scare them. I say we make it a performance, the rooster declared, puffing out his chest. Something unforgettable.
We should use our strengths, Lady Cleo mused. A most theatrical entrance.
Fine, the donkey sighed. Here's what we'll do. I'll stand at the bottom. Dog climbs on my back. Cleo perches on him. And Rooster, you get on top. We'll make a terrifying shape. And then, the dog asked eagerly, then we'll make the most horrible noise they've ever heard, the donkey said with a smirk. Rooster, give them an opera. Dog, bark like you mean it. Lady Cleo, wail like your heart is breaking. And I'll do what I do best, bray.
The animals nodded. It was absurd. It was ridiculous. It was perfect. At the donkey's signal, they took their places. The donkey brayed. The dog barked. Lady Cleo let out a chilling yowl, and the rooster crowed a high, piercing noise that could have shattered the glass. The robbers, hearing this monstrous cacophony, were struck with terror. They were certain a horrifying beast had come to attack them. They fell over each other, trying to get out the door as fast as they could. Screaming, they fled into the forest, leaving the feast behind. The animals tumbled into the cottage, congratulating each other on their grand success. And, seeing the food on the table, they set to it and ate till their heart's content. And when they were full and could eat no more, they each found a comfortable spot to sleep. The donkey found some nice hay to lie in. The dog curled up in front of the fireplace. Lady Cleo discovered a comfortable pillow worthy of her magnificence, and the rooster perched on a beam, just as he always had. Out in the woods, the robbers huddled together, their breath coming in gasps. "We have to get our house back," one of them growled. "We can't let some demon beast chase us away." "You go and check then," another snapped. "See what's inside." "We'll draw straws,"
the robber chief said. "He who draws the shortest straw will have to go and take a look."
The smallest of the robbers, a wiry man with a black beard, drew the shortest straw. The others edged him forwards.
"Go on and take a look. We want our house back. Go find out if it's all clear."
The robber shuddered.
"Fine, but if I don't come back, avenge me."
Sneaking back to the house, the robber peered through a crack in the door. The inside seemed still, quiet. He crept in, reaching for a candle, only for two gleaming eyes to flash in the darkness. Before he could scream, Lady Cleo leapt at his face with a blood-curdling screech. The dog snapped at his heels. The donkey delivered a swift kick, and the rooster let out a triumphant crow right in his ear. The robber ran from the house like the wind, bursting into the forest, where his companions were waiting for him with eyes filled with terror.
"A monster! It has claws like daggers, teeth that shine in the dark, and it shrieks like the dead."
The robbers paled.
"Forget the house. We'll find another."
And from that night on, the four friends stayed in the cottage, living comfortably and making music together to their heart's content. They never made it to Bremen, but perhaps that was never really the point. They had found something better, a family. And so, in their own way, they became the greatest musicians Bremen never had. The end. Thank you for listening to this bedtime story. I hope you enjoyed the tale tonight. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more audiobooks and tales to come. Until next time.